Yo, 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 mic check, mic check. Can you guys hear me? Mic check, mic check, mic check. Let me actually open this up over here. Yo, can you guys hear me? Mic check, mic check, mic check. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Damn, my keyboard sounds creamy as fuck. Sheesh. Yo, can you guys hear me? I can hear myself over here, but can you guys hear me? See that 4-3 level. Alright, yeah, alright, you guys can hear me? Alright, bet. Yo, we don't really trade Asian session, but bro, we just fucking banged. We just fucking banged. That was phenomenal. Alright, let's see. Bring this here, bring this here. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're gonna do an overview. We're gonna go over the chart. We're going to prepare ourselves for tomorrow, see what the market wants to do. So I do see us continuing lower. What I want to see, let's actually go ahead and let's just remove all these alerts real quick. Delete that, just so I'm not confusing you guys. This is gonna be a quick one because I have to run my class at 8 o'clock anyway, so leave that one. Okay, cool. So let's start off the daily. Our previous day low is here, so we currently have an inside daily. Oh, it's actually, let's go back. We're gonna leave that here. We're gonna leave that here. We're gonna turn that black. We're gonna put this here, and then 1 second. Let me adjust this here. All right, cool. Let me just put this here. All right. Okay, so this is my outside weekly low here, right? So we just put that, and that's also my inside daily. That's my inside daily. Inside daily low. So that's my outside weekly, and that's my inside daily. Why is that an inside? I'll show you guys real quick. This is a daily candle from Friday, right? And then yesterday we closed within it, so we're inside of that range. So then we're gonna mark up this here instead of previous day high. We're going to actually just move this to previous day high here, and then we're going to move this here to the inside daily. So we're gonna put inside daily. So what does inside daily usually mean? Usually means it's stuck in an inside a range, right? So I got my previous day high. I need to mark up my previous day low right here. Let's remove that. Let's remove that. This is my previous day low. If we can break below this low here, then we're going to continue lower. Set my alert here. Okay, cool. Let's go into the 4-hour time frame. We tapped into the 4-hour 50%. That's the reason we rejected today. I went over that already, as you guys can see here, right? Okay, now let's go ahead and see the hourly. On the hourly, we came to retest this imbalance here, as you guys can see right now. So we rejected the hourly, and then we came into this hourly imbalance right now during Asia session. And I'll show you guys the setup we took in the premium chat. 1 hour imbalance. I'll show you guys the setup we just took in a premium chat. So we knew that it came in time to the hourly 50%, and then we went to the 30-minute because we broke below on the 30-minute low here, right, for continuation. We broke below here on the 15 and 30, and that was a retest of the 50% on the 30-minute, and it was a tap into the hourly imbalance. And then we knew that it stayed below the 15-minute high, 30-minute high. You guys can see right here to not confuse you guys. This is a 30-minute high. This is our 15-minute high. We stayed below it, and I believe we also stayed below. No, we broke above the 5-minute. So we wanted to wait for a shift. We waited for a shift, and we waited for a retest of daily open, and we took the sells here. We sniped that right at the premium today. So beautiful setup that we took for sales. We're targeting this low as a take profit. What you could see is still a retest of this gap that we left behind on the 1 minute here that we haven't tapped into. You can still see a retest into here, right? So that's off the 1 minute. Everything on larger time frame we already retested, so this should just continue lower. So this was off the hourly, so hourly imbalance. I'm just gonna mark up my 50% here. Boom, boom, boom. 1 hour, we already tapped that. I don't need to put an alert. We tapped the optimal here. 1 hour here. We haven't tapped the premium or the optimal, so we're just gonna mark these up in case I want to push into here tonight. We want to be prepared. So 1 hour levels are marked up here. Cool. We need to stay below this 30-minute high. Okay, cool. Let's see. Our hourly, this is the one that broke above. Our 30-minute, I want to make sure this is the one we broke below, as you guys can see. So right now we're just gonna currently mark up this low for continuation here. So we broke this low, as you guys can see right here. We closed below it. This is just your low for continuation. So I'll just mark it up orange. Low for continuation, right? And just set alert there. And then what are you going to target next? In this situation, I'm going to target this low here, which in this instance, it's my 1 hour low that broke above this high here internally. So this would be my 1 hour internal low. Right, that's my low. Where's my previous day? Okay, so then this needs to be over here, so I'm not confused. Cool, so that's my 1 hour internal low here. Want to see if I break below that into tomorrow. Other than that, I'm just gonna look for a sell off into these lows here. Break this low for continuation on NQ. Pretty simple there, pretty straightforward. Let's go ahead and mark up ES now. So if we look at ES, let's look at the daily. Shit, I have a shitload of alerts. That's how you know I don't be looking at the chart. I just set my alerts and forget about this shit. I just set my alerts on purpose so then I can come into it. Okay, so let's mark up the daily. So this one doesn't have an inside daily as we swept the previous day low. So this would be my, actually, before I mess that up, let's go here, here. That's my outside weekly. Put this here, oh, put this black, mark this up. This is my previous day low here. Previous day low. Set an alert there. Cool. This is my previous day high. So what I want to do is move this down here. Previous day high. Cool. Now we know that we know that we left a daily imbalance here. So if it does ever want to come up here, that would be good. We can remove that one. Daily imbalance. Okay, let's go into the 4 hour now. Let's see, 4 hour high to 4 hour low. Retested the 50%. We rejected. Also was the daily 50%, which is good. Let's look at the hourly. We couldn't break above on the hourly, as you guys can see here. We couldn't break above the hourly order block. Okay, let's see. This is your hourly low. We're seeing like we're holding it here. Why is that my low? Right? Came down, pushed up, came down, and then it broke above. So this would here would be my 1 hour internal low. I'll just mark this up as my 1 hour internal low. Okay, so if that breaks on the hourly, I love that. You guys can see we held, and we came to retest this imbalance. So we should now break it in the next 40 minutes. Label this as my 1 hour imbalance. Okay. Let's go into my 30-minute. We haven't tapped into the 30-minute imbalance just yet. Okay, cool. Let's go into the 15-minute. So we did break this low here for continuation to the downside. Cool, we broke it. We stayed below, which is really good after tapping to the 15-minute imbalance. So this is my 15-minute high. That's what got respected. And then to show you guys the 5-minute structure that we rejected. So go to the 5-minute here. As you guys can see on the 5-minute, we broke below. This was a beautiful buy to sell, right? Buy to sell. This was your high. We broke above it, as you can see here. So I didn't want to short until we broke back below the low. So you follow this back into the low. This is my internal low. This is my external low of that range. I waited for the break. I waited for the retest of 410, yeah, and then rejected. So that's why we took the sells off of NQ. ES retested, NQ retested. A beautiful buy to sell as well formed here after the break. Boom, boom. We know we had that imbalance to fill, and then come into target this low here. Simple as that. Does that make sense for everyone? So this is pretty much it for ES. So what I'm waiting for, honestly, now, we already retested daily 50%. We shouldn't pop up into previous day high at all. We shouldn't pop up here, honestly. If we can break this RA low internally, we'll just sell off into previous day low. And then we're going to try to break this low on the daily. If we can break this low on the daily and break it on the weekly, if we can break it on the weekly, cherry on top. If we can break it on the daily, what I'd want to see is first break it on a daily. Some type of news are going to push up that maybe they have some negotiations or some deal. After we break and confirm bearish on the daily, they're going to retest it with those news, and then they're going to continue selling it off to then cause the weekly low break. Remember what I'm saying right now, okay? So what I'm expecting is to continue selling off, break this low on the daily, and then with some news throughout the week, either CPI or whatever we have, or maybe some negotiation news, they come to retest it. They're gonna trap everyone that thinks we're gonna be back bullish. They're gonna trap them in the zone, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and then we're gonna cause the break on the weekly low, so that way we continue lower. That's what the chart is showing. I'm going to wait for that to happen. If it doesn't happen, if we break above on the hourly high, which is here, I'm not gonna mark it up because my previous day high is there, so it doesn't make sense for me to put more lines. But if we break above the previous day high on the hourly, I would not be looking to short anymore. I'll be looking to long and to fill all this gap here and to target my 4-hour high. So I'm ready to play both sides, but I'm just focusing on the downside here, as it's telling me what it wants to do on the larger time frame and the smaller time frame. So I'm just gonna ride the trend. Trend is your friend. Remember that, okay? Does everyone understand that, chat? Everyone good? YouTube? Yes. Yes, no, maybe so. Cool. Yes, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, see, we retested there. Nothing to retest on the 5. Just want to continue here. So I'll break this low for continuation. Okay. Cool. All right, YouTube. Well, you guys take care. Peace out. I will be live tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Central. We'll be live trading. Remember, Mondays I take off. I see you guys tweet me every single Monday. Guys, I take every Monday off. I don't hop on any live stream, whether it's YouTube, whether it's my Discord. I like to take Mondays off from the live stream, and I do sometimes alert on my Discord. So that's the biggest advantage between YouTube and my Discord. I alert on my Discord, which I did today, but I just don't hop on live on Mondays. If there's a setup, I'll alert it. If there's not, I just sleep in and enjoy my day. So that's pretty much it. All right, YouTube. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Take.